G'day sports fans, it's Phantom100 here. Welcome to Into the Pit. Into the Pit is a first-person action roguelike game. So, like Hades that I mentioned before in a previous video, I did a video on Hades. So, roguelike or roguelite games are games where you gain abilities and stuff by going through like dungeon rooms, for example, killing enemies, upgrading your character, whatever. And you keep going for as long as you can. When you die, there are some things that carry over, but usually you start fresh and you do another run, as they call it, and you keep going. So you get slowly, progressively stronger, but you lose most things when you die. So it's all about just progressing as far as you can each run. Into the Pit is pretty recent, didn't come out too long ago. It has a really unique pixel-looking art style. So the game's going to look like it's pixelated and it's going to look like it's bad, but it's actually the design of it. But this isn't a shooter, it's an FPS, but it's all about spells. Your character only casts spells. Makes it really, really unique, and it's really fast, so it feels like Doom if you were a spellcaster, is the best way I can explain this game. It is currently free on Game Pass for PC and Xbox. It is on PlayStation as well, but I don't know how much it is. The game is really small, it's like under 5 gigabytes. It's insane. So I'm going to go to my save file. I'm going to do a run, and I'm going to tell you guys a bit about this game, and why I think that if you have access to Game Pass, and you're looking for a small game to jump into and play quick little runs of, and you like the idea of games like Hades, Dead Cells, Risk of Rain, this will be right up your alley, especially if you also like FPSs and Doom in particular. So, you first load the game, you get this nice big long like dialogue cutscene that explains why you're here. I'm not going to go into that, just in case you don't want that spoiled. So you end up here in this little village. Well, I say little, but it's a big village, right? And you've got all these different places, all these different stores, right? So you have, like, if you ring the bell, you've got an enchanter here who will do things for you, and you have a merchant, and that sort of thing. But the way that story kind of works is the villagers are all gone, right? So each of these people you go to, they can help you, but only if you have so many villagers rescued. And as you play through the game and going through the dungeons, you'll find rooms you can go into where there's a villager, you talk to them, you rescue them. As you can see, I have the top right-hand corner, I have 3 out of 45 villagers rescued. So the idea of the game is basically to rescue all of them, and that slowly progresses the story. So for example, if I go like to the Keymaker, I can craft only a few runes now. They're useful to be sure, but if you return more villagers to the hamlet, I might be persuaded to offer you more powerful keys. So this guy is the one that crafts your keys. These are what you use to modify the area of the run you go through, whether it be like a village area or a swamp. What determines the tile sets you get as you play is by these runes. At first, you can't get runes from him, but since I rescued 3 villagers, he's like, yeah, sure, I have some workers now, so you could buy these runes from me. And also all of your currencies are mentioned here as well. I will go through what those all are in a moment, because that is important in the game. So you've got the rune carver. The workshop can offer a small but powerful set of support runes for you. If I have the materials, of course, the more villagers return, might be persuaded to offer more wares to you. So he also offers us runes that are modifiers for when we start a run. I'll go through that in a minute as well. There's multiple people you can go and talk to. There's the merchant. There's simply no point in operating my business without clients to provide for. 18 or so returned villagers would make it worth my while. Go forth and extricate them. So I don't know exactly what he sells, but I need 18 villagers before I can talk to him. Those are the only 2 that I have access to so far. And then when you go down here, you can talk to a dude who helps you and tells you what you need to do. Where is it? It's right here, isn't it? Here it is. The Ritual Keeper. So the Ritual Keeper is a dude who, like, he tells you how to go in here. He gives you advice and stuff as you go. He helps you understand the spell mechanic, that sort of thing. So you can see the art style is very interesting. It's like, it's 3D, but you can kind of see the pixels. It's very unique, and I like it for that reason. So, when you want to start a run, we're going to be diving down into the pit, right? So you go into the book here, the Ritual Signal. Now what we do here is, at first you only have 1 ritual rune slot, but I now have 2. This is where you put your keys, that I was talking about before. So I can go to Key of the Obsidian Fort, which is the Labyrinth, or Key to the Corroded Docks, which is one I just recently got, which is the Shanty Town. So this is what defines your tile sets. We're just going to do the Obsidian Fort, which is what you get at the start of the game. And then you also have these ritual runes as well, right? So these are what I can currently buy from the shopkeeper for one of the 3 elemental mote currency on the left-hand side, as you can see. You have 54, 0, 5. They're different motes. You collect motes depending on what room you've gone into. So as you go into a room and you're fighting enemies, you can collect these motes, and they're each used as currency to buy different runes and that sort of thing. So they're all very important. So, for example, the runes that we have like Rouge Calamity. You receive increased damage from all sources, but gain extra moat each time you collect one. So you do become extra squishy. You actually already are pretty squishy in the game. Like damage is not a small thing. You get hurt really easily. Then you have like Rune of Early Renewal, begin each journey into the pit with a small amount of motes of renewal, which I think is the one that I have. I think it's the one that I have 0 of at the moment. I think. Begin each journey into the pit with the cheat death ability already partly charged. When you get blood motes, it charges this. So when you die, you can come back with like, I think it's like quarter or half your health. We're gonna do that one. I always use that one. Rune of Health, you get additional health. I always use this one. And as you go, you begin each journey to the pit with a small amount of motes of luck. We'll just take that. And while collecting the motes of demon blood, you sometimes gain double the amount. This will be really important as well. So we're going to take this one, and that'll be that'll be our build for now. Right? So you take 4. I could choose a second one of these, but you can only take 1 task at a time. So I don't even know why that's an option, unless it randomizes it. Not sure. Right. So let's start a run and see how far we can get in this video. And you guys will get to see some gameplay, how the game looks and runs. And yeah, if you like these kind of games, we can just blitz through and go for as long as you can until you die. It's really fun. So the upgrades that pass over is the fact you can buy stuff from the vendors and get more runes and that sort of thing. Your character doesn't get stronger as you progress, per se. So you can see top left-hand corner, we have 125 health. That can be increased by powers as we go. We have 3 out of 10 of the blood motes. When that's at 10, we'll consume them to come back to life if we die. So, when you first start, you get 3 powers right off the bat, right? 1 for your left hand, 1 for your right hand, and 1 for the middle, which is like your core stuff, right? So, for the core stuff, so what happens is each time you complete a room, you get a choice of 3. For now, we get to choose 1 for each, but eventually you get to only pick 1, right? And you have 3 choices. You'll see what I mean in a minute. It's hard to... So, for example, for our defensive power, we can have Showing Blood, slows melee attackers. Grim Reward, you'll sometimes replenish health when enemy dies. I personally like this one because it's good to stay alive. Poison Coat, inflicts poison on melee attackers. Also good. I'm going to go with this one so I get health. It's very rare. As you can see here, it's chance to gain health 25% at level 1. If I finish a run and this appears again, I select it, it'll become level 2 and the bonus will be better. So you can restack them and level them up, per se. So, and also you can spend motes. I think these are renewal ones. If I had 5, I could spend those 5 to refresh the choices. So you can re-roll stuff as well. So we're going to go for that one. So now we regen health. We get health back when we kill something, but it's a very low chance. The left-hand power. What are our choices today? What spells have we got? We've got the Swarm. Fires mid-range scattering projectiles. The Shotgun. Short-range blast projectiles. And the Nebula fires long-range clusters of projectiles. Mid-range scattering, long-range clusters. I've never really used the shotgun. I don't think I'll use that one. This is an interesting choice. Mid-range or long-range scatters, or clusters. We'll go the Nebula. We'll go long-range. See what that's like. So we gain the Nebula. So let's see. Left trigger. Oh, I remember this one. It's very slow firing, but it's good for sniping. So we'll use that. And then our right hand. We can go the Bomb, fires slow moving but explosive long range. Shotgun again, and the Fan fires mid-range projectiles. Slow moving explosive. This one I've actually killed myself with, because if you shoot this into a wall and it explodes, it can hurt you. We'll go the Fan, fires mid-range projectiles. We'll try that one. What have we got here? Oh, this one. I remember this. Okay, so basically, this one's good for sniping. This one's good for closer range stuff. Right, that's our spells. Now, as you can see, this is the area you go to descend down or to go back to town. So right now I can leave if I want to. We have to activate 4 altars. You can see the top right hand corner there. We have to activate 4 altars to progress. So one of these is an altar and you can go through either 2 doors to unlock this. We complete one of these 2, unlock that one. We complete one of these 2 and unlock that one. And the symbol above is what motes they are, right? So for example, this one is luck. So you get luck motes by doing it. This one is your wealth, so you get wealth motes. And there's also the blood one, which we need to charge our blood meter with. And then sometimes you'll get a room that will have a symbol on it, which will be a villager room. And you go in there, and you quite literally free a villager. So there's rooms dedicated to it. You don't find the villagers in these rooms, they're dedicated to it. This one is a chamber of healing. All you'll find in here will be a little portal you step into, and it heals you. So, yeah, chambers dedicated to all those things. So firstly, I think what we'll do is we'll do the blood one. And max it, get our blood motes up, so that we can, stay alive. So we'll go into this chamber. The tile sets are also randomized too, so no chamber of blood I've been in has been the same. Similar, but not the same. So as you can see, our movement speed is absolutely whack. And it's just, yeah, you just shoot the things, kill the things, pick up the motes like that there. And I love the music too, it's really epic. I love the tone. So the idea in the game is to pick up all the motes, and then there are keystones. So in this mission, there are 2 keystones. So you have to find the keystones and destroy them, and that will teleport us back out, activating this altar. Hello! So you can jump. It's mapped to the Y button on the Xbox controller, which does feel kind of weird. Don't know if you can remap buttons, I didn't check. So that's a keystone. And once we take out this defensive turret it has, so the keystones, hold down the A button to destroy it. So we do this. Boom, 1 keystone, 1 to go. So the game will also tell us when we've collected all the motes as well. So the aim is to try and collect all the motes before you finish, because of course they're your currency. So our blood is now completed, 10 out of 10. So we will respawn if we die just once. Then you got to charge it again. But we haven't gotten all the blood motes, so even though we're maxed out, you can still accrue them for currency as well. So we haven't gotten them all yet. There's another keystone. We don't want that yet. So this chamber is pretty tame, but it gets really hectic as you go. All motes collected. Look at that. See? So now we're done. So now you jump back up here. Boom. These little jump pads. Go over here. Do this. Keystone. Boom. And that is it. Gives you a little results. It tells us the time. So motes collected 9. Demons killed 11. We're back here. Completes this altar, and then we get 1 power. So we go upgrade powers, we get a list of 3. So usually you get 1 left spell choice, 1 right spell choice, or a defensive choice, which can either be an upgrade of something you already have, or a new ability. So explosive seed for left hand, projectiles for left hand plant a seed, that's a chance to explode on the enemy's death, 15% chance. Enfeebling bolts for the right hand. Projectiles apply weakness to enemies, reducing their damage, 20% damage reduction, or Frenzied Resentment, chance to enrage after being injured, so you get a 20% damage, a chance to rage 20%, your damage increase. So we can go damage increase if we get hit, or we can plant seeds, or we can do weakness. I'm going to do weakness on the right hand, so now they do less damage. So if I shoot them with this and they don't die, they take less damage. You can see it's altered the color as well, so your spells will change color and appearance as you upgrade them. That's 1 altar done. Now we'll go to this one. So let's see, we can do wealth, or that one is luck. Because it sounds fancy, we're going to be beta, we're going to do wealth. I think there's more motes in these, because each room has a different number. Like that one was 9, some rooms have 10, some rooms have a thing like 12. So that's not the same either, it's entirely different. And I think this one has more motes than the others, but I could be very wrong. You've got to pay attention to your surroundings. As you progress, there'll be more and more enemies, they'll have more health, they'll be faster. Some of them you don't even hear them, like that one, until it's too late. So you can essentially get jump scared. Oh, hello. Okay, I think we're clear. I think we can do this keystone real quick. Wait, no, I hear something. Oh god, that hurt. As you can see, that hurt me a lot, and I'm not even using the thing that makes you take more damage either. Alright. You know, let's just travel the area before we do any of the keystones. I usually like go through, kill everything, get all the motes, and then I do the keystones. Just so that way I'm not caught off guard. Let's see, we'll take this mote here. All the motes are collected. That's a good sign that we've seen all the enemies too. By the time you've collected all the motes, you pretty much have found all the areas that enemies can spawn, so you're pretty much safe after that. I think we're done. I think we're done here. So how many motes? That was more than 9, right? Okay, it was only 7. I thought there'd be more. Obviously, I was wrong. There's only 7 motes there, so I'm a liar. I've only been playing this game. I think I've done like... This is like my 4th run. I've only done 3 runs so far. And after you get... I forget how many floors. I think it's 3 of these rooms. 3 of these rooms you clear, and then you have a boss fight, and I beat the boss. That takes you back to the village, and you get like a decent amount of motes and stuff as a reward. Pretty interesting boss fight. I don't know if I'll be able to get there this video. That'd be cool if I could. The video might be a bit long if we do though. Projectiles for your left hand have increased damage. Projectiles for your right hand have increased critical hit chance. Or when you're bleeding, your damage is increased. I'm going to go with this one. Far sight. So that is going to buff our left skill. So now it just has better range. We want range, right? We don't have to get close to everything. So we can go here and we can go to town if we want to, but we're going to complete this. So we don't need the healing yet. So since we know that's there, we'll leave that last, right? Be strategic. So let's see, we've got Embers here. Usually has a lot of enemies in it. Renewal. When I go Embers, usually has a lot of enemies in it. So let's go Embers. And then we save the healing one till last, right? Depending on how much damage we take over the rest of them. So if you do get that one, leave it last. Don't use it like I once did early, and then I got wreck-rocked the next mission, the next level I did, and regretted everything. Already taken a decent amount of damage. I'm playing really bad. Mainly because I'm trying to also be like informative and telling you guys how this game works, so that you can enjoy it for yourself. The fact it's on Game Pass and it's so small, it's great, man. Like, it's not exactly gonna eat up your hard drive, and it's fun. It's good, simple fun. I don't know how much it is on the PlayStation Store. It's probably not very expensive, but yeah, if you have a PC or an Xbox, get it on Game Pass. You'll have a lot of fun, I feel. Like I said, it's fast-paced spellcasting Doom as a roguelite. I feel like that explains it pretty well, honestly. I saw another YouTuber explain it that way, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't collect all the motes. I missed one. Got the demons, though. We missed a mote because I wasn't paying attention, because I'm used to maps having 2 keystones. That only had 1 keystone. So we messed that up. But we're not punished, we just don't have as much currency. 1 short, that's all. Alrighty, so projectiles for your left hand apply weakness, so you can give weakness to both spells. Projectiles to right hand plant a seed. Chance of rage of the killing enemy. This is actually pretty good. So when I kill an enemy, I get increased damage. We're actually going to go for this one. So now a scream will flash like we're hurt, but it's just a damage increase. We have one more altar to do. So honestly, I'm just going to do the healing one now, because we can't do this and the other one. This way we get our health back. Get a decent amount. Oh, look at that, full health. We destroy the keystone. Boom, we are done with that altar. Easy mode. Right, so it's essentially a free power, right? So now, deflects a percentage of melee damage, projectiles to the right hand have increased rate of fire, projectiles to your left hand do increased damage to enemies under 20% health. I think we'll do increased rate of fire on the right hand. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Alright, now we can progress. Alright, so now we can go, you gotta return to the village or dive deeper into the pit. So now we're gonna go to Obsidian Fortress, depth number 2. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun to just breeze through. What do we got here? So we've got the renewal, we've got the blood. The blood one we don't really need to do. Another blood one, don't really need that either. That's luck, I believe. Right, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's luck. Luck there again. This one is the renewal again. So we've got renewal and luck there. Blood and luck. That is renewal, right? Yeah, then we got, no, that's not renewal. That's wealth. We've got wealth and blood there. Choices are for, oh, what's this one? This one is Chamber of Blood Magic. So blood magic, it's just another altar. It's a simple room. You can gain another, like, spell upgrade. You can gain one, but it costs you health. So you can spend health and get an upgrade. If there was a Chamber of Healing here, I'd probably do that, but I'm not going to. So let's do the Chamber of Luck on this side. Get this one done. I was kind of hoping for a villager room, but you either get them or you don't, sadly. Ow. That tickled more than it should have. I remember once the enemy hit me, and it did like 40 damage to me. I was like, wait, excuse me? I was like, yo, is this a roguelike? Is this Doom? Or is this Dark Souls? Because I took so much damage. Speaking of damage, I've been playing Sekiro lately, and that's been really fun. But super hard, and I'm trash. Now this is a trap. Ready? See? Trap. Don't walk on weird stuff on the ground. Pay attention to that, or you'll be punished. We'll destroy this one keystone while we're here. Even though I did say I like to leave them, but like, hey, if opportunity calls. Pick up that moat that's on the ground. Hello. Oh, hello! I was about to say, where are the enemies? Can't be far away. And then lo and behold, you shall ask and you shall receive. Get wrecked, you nerd! Ow! Looks like I'm the nerd that's gonna get wrecked. There's a turret thing, let's just destroy that, because they're annoying. Ow, they're annoying. I need to move out of the way, because I'm dumb. Because I'm throwing. And you guys see, when the screen's glowing or red like that, that's because our enrage is proccing, so we do extra damage. And we get a kill. Yeah, because we selected that power earlier. In case you had forgotten already, which I doubt, have a feeling like most of the people that comment on my videos, my viewers are actually really intelligent people. I love that. I love the fact that me, an absolute plebeian, a moron, has viewers that are really smart. And that's cool. It means that you guys can help me grow and learn to be a more intelligent person. More mentally stable too, I'll take that. Right. Keystone. Boom! One more to go, and we're not done with all the motes either. I can see some. Mote! Mote! Giggity. Not done though, still more. Where I missed mote somewhere. Oh! Yeah, nearly walked on a spike trap. That was my bad. I was not paying attention. The exact opposite of what you should do in this game. You've got to pay attention at all times. I think all the enemies are dead. The music's kind of calmed down a bit. There must be like one mode I've missed. There it is. There we go. Had a feeling. I had a feeling. Just a bit of an inkling. Destroy this keystone and finish this chamber. So results, 16 motes, 20 demons. So the demon numbers are slowly going up. Let's get a power real quick. Let's see. Chance to rage after collecting a mote. Projectiles with your right hand to increase critical hit chance, or projectiles with your left hand apply curse to your enemies, causing outgoing attacks for the user. So we currently weaken them, so they take more damage. So let's pick this one for the left skill. So now, it's changed colour, now it curses them. Now if we press, so which button is it that we press? That's right, if we press square or X, depending on your controller setup, you can look at all this, you can look at your runes, your progress, all that stuff. And, okay, so it shows here that I've done the Obsidian Fortress, and I've completed it, but I haven't explored the docks, or the credit docks or the Obsidian docks yet. So, and then you can see your current powers over there, so you can look at all that stuff and review that if you need reminders. So, what we do here, we'll do this one next. Do the Chamber of Luck next. No point doing the blood ones. We could go for the blood motes, we could, but I'd rather save those in case we die. Because then we need to restock them, see? So again, like with the Chamber of Healing, we want to preserve that if we can. Play smart, you know? Because we have, like pretty much every single altar has the blood motes attached to it. You, boy, took more damage than I thought you would. Excuse me? Flying bird demon! Goodbye. Don't have any time for you. And now... Keystone destroyed. 1 of 3. Oh, there's 3 of them? Fudge. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, hey there. Get destroyed, you nerd. Nothing here. Nope. Whee! The one thing I probably would adjust, if you can, is go in the settings and adjust your sensitivity. I feel like I could be a bit more sensitive in my turning circles. But, I haven't looked to see if I can adjust that. I'm assuming you can, but I haven't looked. I probably should do that. I probably should have done that before recording this, but that also would have been an intelligent thing to do, which is why, ow, I didn't do it. I just let that hit me, didn't I? Oh, gee, oh god, hello. Ow. You hurt. You hurt a lot. Okay. That tickled. I am on 18 health. I've been playing so recklessly that I've got, like, almost no health left. I normally do a lot better than this, guys, I promise. Like, I did beat the final boss once, you know, so, like, I do know what I'm doing. I'm just a bit of a nerd today. Wait, did we miss a luck mote somewhere? Where? Where is this mote? It's always that one, isn't it? It's always one. There's always that one filthy little rascal that we miss. The only thing is I would like if the jump was a bit better. Like, it's a bit arbitrary that we need the jump pads, but I guess it adds a gameplay element. Oh, there it is. Oh god! Didn't even see you, wasn't paying attention. Wait, that's still not all the motes? Nani? Where are you? Where are you, my little visitor? Mote. Come to me. Seriously, where is it? Where's that mote? Did I run past it at some point? I did, didn't I? I must have. Can't see it, though. Usually you can see him from a distance. I'll probably run past it a million times. It's not out of character for me to run past something. Oh no, almost collected. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I wasn't even looking at the screen. The motes are all collected. Oh, shut up now. I'm an idiot. Lol. Hit that like button if you're sitting there screaming at me saying, dude, the motes are all collected. Can you not see that? I wasn't paying attention. Because I didn't notice it come up on the screen all collected, so I just assumed, okay, I haven't got them all yet. At least it means that in game I wasn't blind. I was blind to the HUD. Haste and movement speed. Projectiles to the left hand increase rate of fire. Projectiles to the right hand apply bleeding. So we can gain bleeding, but it will take away the one that we already have. So when it comes to things like bleeding, curse, all that do damage or weaken them, you can only have one at a time. So we can't apply bleeding and weakness, or bleeding and curse, that kind of thing. We're going to go movement speed, actually. I feel like we need to move a little bit faster, because we're getting wrecked. Then we have blood and renewal, luck. So we'll take one of these. We'll go luck again. Lucky next time, right? Oh, on that side. Yeah, I definitely need to turn my sensitivity up. He just got hurt in their own trap. Stupid demons. So did you nerd. It's just showing me where they all are. It's like I played my brain turned off. My bad. I didn't mean to rush him like that. Being a little bit aggressive here, but also because I want to get through as much as I can before the video's too long. So I'm going to be rushing and rushing through traps like those. I mean, we have the movement speed now, so okay, nice little movement speed buff. Can't complain about that. We're just running through. Pew, 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 pew. Hello. Hello. Pew, 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 pew. Meow, ow. Ow, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. I didn't press. Oh god. Oh god, what happened? Okay. So, this is fun. Now, this is the second time I've encountered this. I guess it's good to show you this on screen, I guess, guys. We're going to exit the title. So, sadly, we're going to lose progress here. So, that's the second time that's happened to me. So, there's a little bug or glitch in the game. Actually, there's two I've seen, right? There's two glitches I've seen in the game, right? So, one is where you fall through the floor like that. That's happened to me twice. But only twice. Like I said, I've done a few runs. So, because the 4 runs that I've done are ones that I've like, finished or died on. So, actually, okay, we're still here. That's fine. That's fine. Let's try that again. That's pretty forgiving of the game, actually. If you just do that, it'll put you back here. Anyway, so that's happened before, where I've fallen through the floor. And then the other one I've seen is where it just freezes. Like the entire game just stops. It's just frozen in place. But I've only seen that happen rarely. And yeah, that falling through the floor glitch has only happened to me twice. So I mean, I don't know anything about the developers. I don't know if they're small, if it's their first game. I don't know if there's updates or patches coming to the game. I don't know any of that stuff. I haven't researched any of it. So things like that might put you off from trying it. And honestly, if it hadn't happened, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it. Apologies. But I wouldn't let something like that detract from how fun this is, right? And depending on the developer, they might be looking at doing a bug fix. The game hasn't been out for that long, I don't think. I think it's been like a month or two, maybe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. You guys can look it up. I'm sure that you guys are interested will. All those clever viewers who are big researchers, love researching their games. I notice you guys. I appreciate you. But yeah, I wouldn't let that detract you from giving a game a go. Especially, like I said, if you get it on Game Pass, it's free anyway, right? So if it glitches or bugs out, so what, man? You just exit, restart, and it doesn't punish you. I was put back where I was. Just loaded this up again. So that's good. I didn't lose everything. When the game froze, I did. When the game froze, I lost everything. But in this instance, I was able to just hit exit and try again, and it was fine. So take what you will from that. But even though there are plenty of games that get released that are buggy as hell and people still worship them. So what's a few bugs in a game like this, right? Where it deserves praise, I feel, because it's I don't know, it's different. It still follows the trend of roguelikes, which have been popular for a while now. But it's still really unique because you're spellcasting. Like, how many FPSs let you do spells like this, right? I don't even know of any. I can't even think of any on the top of my head. Excuse me. That where it's like it's a shooter, but you're shooting spells. So I have not found all the modes this time. I looked at the screen. I know I haven't. There it is. Done. Done, 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 done. Will we push this to 30 minutes? Maybe. It'll be a bit long, but I'm enjoying this run so far, and I'm doing well, so. How about we do a deal? Let's see, we're gonna do... So we've done 2, right? So we'll complete this room, right? We'll complete this room and that'll be the end of the video. So I think we've got to do one more. So we won't go to press A, let's see. Increase max health. Projectiles to your right hand apply bleeding, so that replaces one of the other ones. Projectiles to the left hand do increase damage to enemies on 20% health. We're going to go increase max health. Even though it doesn't help us that much right now, if we end up healing, it will. We don't need the blood. No, we'll do the blood, actually. We'll do the blood, because at least that way we'll have blood as currency. Because when we die, it spends the 10 that we do have. So, in case something calls for me to use blood currency to buy it, then it'd be great to have. I don't think there's many though. Usually the blood modes you don't get a lot of them. It doesn't make it easier to charge it up again, let's put it that way. Hi. Oh, that's close.
That was super close, it scared me. Holy.
Come at me, bro. There's turrets. There's a bird boy.
Harvey Demon Boy, attorney of hell.
Oh god, I didn't notice. I always miss these things. I get into like what's the word I'm looking for here? God, I'm brain farting. Get into like a habit, a rhythm. Okay, so that killed us. The explosion for that killed us, so we cheated death. 67 health. Ah, could have been 69. I could have been sat there and gone, oh, nice. But no. I didn't realize an explosion would hurt us at that close a range. I deserved it though. I deserve that. That's what I get for saying, oh, look at how good this run is. It's almost collected already. Where's that last, where is that last, oh. Okay, so explosion radius is bigger than it looks to be. Where's that last keystone? I already saw it, right? I already went past it?
Game, where's the keystone? Please point it out to me. I'm kind of lost right now. So if you could just hit...
There it is. Thank you. Thanks, game. Game heard me, so. The game is like, ask and you shall receive. Here is the keystone. 9, 14. So more demons there. That is the last one for this, I think. Let's see. Increase max health. Projectiles running can pierce your enemies. Projectiles apply poison instead of curse. Well, hang on. What level is our... Okay, we're gonna do this one because it is a level 3 poison instead of a level 1 curse. Okay, then you dive down here again, and it takes you to down to the pit. Now, after the depth 3, I think is when the boss fight happens. But the video would be too long if we go that far. But if you do want to see longer videos where I do like a complete run and fight the boss, if you do want to see more of this game in the future, then yeah, sure, I'll happily do it. I just don't want it to go over 30 minutes, considering this is just me talking about the game and showing it off. So what we will do is we will just return to the village so you guys can see, you know, just that how quickly that loads in. So that is Into the Pit. That is the mechanics of it, the objective, how it plays, how fast it is. It's a really fun game. As you can see, you're nowhere near as fast out here. But if you put the field of view all the way up, then it's insane. This is default field of view. If you put it all the way up, it looks kind of weird. The game looks a bit distorted, and it's way fast. Can hurt your eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and you're thinking about playing Into the Pit yourself. If you already do play it, let me know how far you've gone, because I suck and I haven't gotten any further yet. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, clicking this videos, hitting the like button, all that stuff really helps out. We are really close to 300 subscribers. When we get there, it's going to be the milestone celebration. There's going to be a $100 Steam gift card and 2 months of Game Pass Ultimate. So stick around for that stuff and for more Into the Pit gameplay and other games you want to see. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I really enjoyed it. It's really cool. So till the next time, guys, dodge that game over the screen. I am Phantom100, and I'm signing out for now. And probably gonna do a couple runs, if I'm honest. It's too addicting!